me, this is very good in terms of when we started with auto mode. We didn't know how much credits would go, even if it was a smaller task. But since now, before starting, I know what I'm going to ask the task agent. I will know what model to go with. Can you like quickly give a brief of what's happening in the Claude models here?
Yeah, sure. So here, as you can see, we have different families, different providers as well. So we have the best Anthropic ones, so Cloud Sonnet, Opus, Fable, and we also have Haiku. And then there is also we have the OpenAI ones, GPT ones, basically, and the Google ones, so Gemini. The what I suggest to use for common tasks, usually every day, is Sonnet. So when you are in auto mode, most of the time, what we do is we route that specific request to Sonnet, just because Sonnet is a good trade-off between quality, speed, and cost, and is very good for a lot of tasks. Sometimes when you need like some, I don't know, some more intelligence, or the task that you are trying to do is pretty complex, then we have Opus and Fable. Both are very good, but of course Fable is the latest, the flagship one from Anthropic. It is the best here in the list, in my view. Is also the most expensive one, and the slowest, is a bit slower than Opus a lot of times, but for specific use cases, it makes the difference. So at the end of the day, when you use Fable, for example, for a specific use case, you end up still spending less credits, just because Fable goes straight to the solution. Why instead, if you use for something like Sonnet, it tries iteratively without reaching the actual solution. Then we have also, for example, Haiku here, just to mention one, or Gemini Flash 3.6. These ones are actually cheaper. So we also added the ability to the user to decide to use a cheaper model, so to force the system to use a cheaper and faster model. This is could be useful when the task you are doing, you maybe you weight more the speed over the quality of the answer, or simply the task you think is a pretty simple one, so you don't need really that amount of intelligence, and so you can even choose Haiku or Gemini 3.6 Flash, that actually in our benchmarks is going pretty well, from what I remember, the latest results. And then we have also, as I was saying, the GPT ones from OpenAI, the flagship Sol one, and Terra and Luna, and Gemini. There they are all, I can say, they also have the discussion. I'm gonna say the comparison is similar to what I said for the Anthropic ones. It's just at a certain point is also a personal choice. Sometimes you prefer a certain model because you get used to that, or you prefer how it answers or it approaches certain questions.